Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Beauty Biz 101 with your hosts, me, Lily Reagan, and
Madeline Rodewall.
And don't forget, guys, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts and watch us on YouTube every other Wednesday. So, let's go ahead and start off with some life updates. Maddie, do you want to go ahead and tell us what you're going to be doing?
Mine's not very interesting this episode, but like last night I had a wedding I went to and had one on Friday too, and then gonna work a couple of days this week and then I'm off to Florida.
I'm literally so jealous. Literally. So life updates for me. I did have my first training last weekend, and then I'm gonna have another one this weekend. And that is for permanent jewelry. So if you guys are interested, message me. And also, what was my other update?
The video.
Oh, yes. So, one of my good friends, came in. Actually, here, Maddie thankfully let me use her space. I was like racking my brain. I was like, where can I go that has the vibe and like the mood of my brand? And so I was like, oh my God, Maddie's space.
And then she dented my wall.
I already apologized.
It's not even bad.
I literally was like,
she was just freaking
sweating, texting her. I'm like, do I tell her tomorrow? No, I can't wait. I can't even wait. I was like, I have to text her right now and tell her. But yes, so we did a little promo vid and some pictures for the jewelry brand. So I cannot wait to share those with you guys. Make sure you're following Simply Forever Jewelry to stay updated on that. And so today we're going to kind of explain to you guys how we like do and set up our finances. And also Maddie is going to let us know how to know when to hire. But I also had a question. I don't know if you know the answer to this. This is like totally off topic, as always. But I have dark circles, like literally in the inner corners. And I was looking at it this morning and I was like, let me just ask the general public today if they have any like remedies or anything. Like I tried this caffeine eye cream.
Yeah.
And I think it's more so for like eye bags. Mm-hmm. And that's not my problem.
So I feel like a lot of dark circles could be like genetics, or like literally you could have a vitamin deficiency like we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're talking about my gray hairs.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
So you could have vitamin deficiency. It could be genetics, not enough sleep, not enough water. But like mine is just like natural. Like I'm Italian. I just have dark circles. My mom has dark circles. And like I can use stuff and it'll brighten it up, but they're still there like a little bit. But if you've never had them before, I have like a vitamin C eye serum that's specifically for brightening dark circles, but also I feel like that could kind of be a sign of like a more like vitamin deficiency or something else going on.
So like when I got my blood work done, I was literally taking, so I do that home nutrition, and I was taking like a bunch of vitamins and stuff, and you know those aren't really like FDA, like I don't want to say like regulated, but like your doctor's not really going to prescribe you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they might prescribe you vitamins. I don't know what I'm talking about. But she pretty much told me that I don't really have a deficiency in anything when she read my blood work. So, I don't know.
I don't know. I think we'd have to see what all she tested you in.
Right.
Because some people don't test everything.
Right. Mm-hmm. And it could be just literally the one thing that she didn't test or something. But anyways.
You tired?
Huh?
Are you tired? Do you get enough sleep?
Well, I was getting that shot again.
Oh, yeah.
So not really.
Yeah.
I love that shot. I literally wake up and I'm like not groggy.
Yeah.
I'm just ready to go.
B12 shot.
B12 skinny shot. So, okay. How to do finances. Do you want to go first on that? And tell us how you do it? Since you have other girls that you do it for too.
Lily does it probably the best way, but I pretty much, like, are we talking,
kind of like how you get paid, I guess.
Oh.
Like how you pay yourself.
So I asked my tax guy, I was like, do you think I should, like, pay myself a certain amount each week, like the girls get? And he was like, it really doesn't matter because you're a part of the business. So, like, even when taxes come around, you're still going to have to, like, owe the same amount. Mm-hmm. So how I kind of figure it is I make sure all of my bills and stuff are paid for my work first, like for the week or for the month. And then I kind of will just transfer stuff into my personal account if I need to buy groceries or pay my bills. So I don't really give myself like a set amount each week and not let myself go over it, which sounds bad, but I just make sure I have enough for the business before I give myself anything at all. So, I mean, there's some weeks I don't spend anything on myself, and then there's other weeks where I'll spend more than normal because I might go shopping or something like that. So I don't feel like that's really the best way to do it, but I still make sure that I have plenty of money in the account for all the business expenses.
Yeah.
So your tax guy said to pay yourself a certain amount each month?
So nobody told me to do it. I just do it.
My tax guy, I'm going to be honest, he sucks. I've just been going to, I hope he doesn't listen to my podcast. I've just been going to him because my dad set me up with him, but like, he's not very good at communicating with me, so I ended up finding another girl that's helped me a lot with like tax stuff, and I'm transferring all my stuff like over to her for this year. But yeah, he just doesn't really explain things to me, and then if I ask questions, he kind of makes me feel silly or stupid.
I hate that. Okay,
so what do you do? Because yours might be a little bit better.
Well, I also don't have other people to worry about, is the thing.
Yeah, so I do payroll every week, and I mean, I don't know. I think if you have people working for you, you shouldn't be like nervous about what's coming in and out of your account as much. Like, you should make sure you have enough in there before you even hire anybody. So I always know I can always pay the girls no matter what. Yeah. There just might be times where like I can't go on a trip because I need to make sure I have enough for myself.
Yeah. I really need to set up a separate tax account because I don't have one.
What do you mean?
So I just have my checking account and then my business bank account. But I need to set up a separate account for taxes.
Oh, just to put money in there. So you don't use it.
Yes. Oh, and I paid my quarterly last week. Oh, fun. It wasn't fun because it really wasn't bad. But I had just paid the $8,000.
Yeah.
Like a month and a half before. So that wasn't fun. But, so how I do it is I take what I made for the week.
Yeah, let me just learn off Lily real quick so I can start doing this.
So I use Square. So I go to reports and I go from Sunday to the Saturday. And then whatever I made for the week after the fees and everything were paid or were taken out. Or maybe it's before. Let me check. I don't want to say wrong. Okay, so yeah, so there.
Yeah, like so I can see those reports too on my side.
Yeah.
On
You said you can?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I pay myself every Sunday. I go from Sunday to Saturday and then I pay myself on a Sunday. If I paid myself every Friday, I probably wouldn't have money before Sunday came. So I was like, let me just pay myself on Sundays. Okay, so, and then it like adds the tips in there too. So that's kind of like, but then it takes the fees out and then I use that amount to base my stuff off of. So how much do you pay yourself normally? Do you give yourself half or do you give yourself a percentage each week? I guess it's more to like a percentage because what I do is I take my, I do everything on that account. So that's my Beauty by LA. But whenever I have pop-ups, that's still what like for jewelry, that's what I'm still taking my money to. So I should probably get a separate Square for that. But anyways, so I will... This sounds complex. So I will add up everything from the pop-up that I made and then go through each transaction and like subtract the cost of whatever the jewelry was. And then I have that amount. Okay. Have that total. Then whatever is left over, that's going to be my salon amount that I made for the week. Subtract all the costs from that. And that's my total. Add both of those totals. Take 30% out for taxes, and then that's what I keep for myself. Okay. So it's really not that hard. No. I just go through my schedule for the week, and I'm like, oh, I did this, 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 and that usually is roughly this. And I always overestimate, like, it's usually like $10 for this, or $10 for that, or $50 for that, or something. I probably need to start doing that. Like I said, I just kind of take out when I need it. Like, sometimes I won't transfer anything into my checking account if I don't need to spend money that week. But maybe I should just to kind of give myself a set amount because sometimes then I might just transfer Because you could have,
And
like,
then buy
probably a lot more
hairstyle
money
tickets.
than what you're letting yourself have. Which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
But...
Then there's sometimes I might give myself a little bit too much.
And then I have a savings account.
But as long as my bills are paid, that's all that matters.
No, yeah. I had to get a savings account at a totally separate bank because I knew I would, if I had it at the same bank, I would just transfer money.
Yeah.
So I went to another bank and she's like, "Do you want a card?" I said, "Nope. I'm just going to come make deposits every once in a while." So, like, with all my, like, cash that I get from, like, anything, birthdays, Christmas, whatever, like, every time I get $1,000, I go and put it in the bank. And it's kind of risky keeping that much in your house. I don't know. It just kind of freaks me out.
Yeah.
But whatever. I do those cash stuffing envelopes.
Yeah.
And I love, oh my God, I love it.
Those are fun. I love watching those videos. I follow a girl who does the cash envelopes, and it's just fun to see how much money you can save. Like, if you really put it into envelopes and you break it down, you will be amazed at how fast you can save money, because when you just have cash in your wallet and you're just spending it, like, you know, oh, well, it's not my account, so who cares? Mm-hmm. Like, you can really save a lot if you just put it in the envelopes and only use it when you're supposed to. Or one time I did a saving, like, trend for the year where every time challenge, yeah. Every time I came across a $5 bill, I would just save it. And I had a lot saved at the end of the year. So anytime you get one, you just put it away. And you're like, oh, I'm not taking that much from myself because it's just like $5.
No, yeah.
You know?
So usually with my $5 and $1, I'll put it in like a savings challenge or like a jar with like all my change. And then every time I'm about to go on vacation, I'll just go and like cash that all in.
Yeah.
And then take that as spending money. But yeah, love my cash envelopes. I have one binder, but it's literally like, I have so many envelopes because I want it to be so specific. So I'm going to get another binder. But yeah, that's just... I was obsessed with it for a while. I even tried to do like a YouTube on it.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay, do what Lily does, because mine is just like...
But I don't know. I don't know if I should be doing it like that.
No, I think that's right. I
just don't know for taxes if that's like... If my tax girl's watching this, you just let me know if I'm not doing it right.
No, I think that's fine, because you're saving 30%. That's what you need to do. Like, I'll make sure I do that. I just don't give myself a set amount every week and like pay myself.
But see, that's what I was gonna say. I need to get another account just for like taxes, because I just have the business account, which is like my tax account pretty much right now, and then my personal account. So whenever I pay myself, whenever I buy more supplies, I'm just using it out of my money. So I'm like, I could be using it just from the business.
Yeah, you need to use it from the business.
Yes.
Because then it'll be easier to track it all in your card, like for write-offs, or if you forget to do it or something 1 week or something like that.
Yeah, I finally got my March write-offs all together. I had to pay quarterly, but...
Yeah. So, I know that you do write-offs on QuickBooks, and that's what I ended up doing, but the new tax girl I found, she literally had a way to upload all of my bank statements. And then we could grab, like, say, Face Reality. We could grab every single bank statement from Face Reality at once and just put in inventory. And then all of them would be done in, like, a second. She, like, changed my life because I just feel like that was so fast.
Wow. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah. And it didn't take... It literally maybe took us, like, an hour to go through all of my bank statements. And before I was handwriting everything out.
Dang, girl, you're crazy.
And then I would put it into the computer later. So, I don't know. That was just a really easy thing that she helped me with.
Yeah.
So, find a good tax person for sure.
Indie Tax Queens is who I recommend.
I do want to go to them, yeah.
Yeah. Love them. Make everything so easy. So worth paying somebody else to do it, because I don't want that stress.
Yeah.
Of trying to, and if you go to somebody that knows what they're doing, it's just like a less stress for you.
Right.
So that's pretty much all for me for finances. What about you?
I feel like that's really it. Like, for my payroll and stuff, I make sure that's done every week. And then my tax guy, I send it to him, and he will transfer it into some website that will transfer it into the girl's account every Friday. And then he will pay whatever employee tax I have to pay. So I don't have to worry about it. He just does it for me, so it's always done on time.
Gotcha.
So that's nice. I'm fine with paying somebody to do that, because honestly, I don't want to have anything where I miss and have to owe more or something like that. So he just makes sure it's done for me every single week. And pretty much all he said is, you just have to make sure there's money in your account, and I'll have it taken care of for you. So I do like that about him, because there's some things I just don't have to even worry about, and he just will know and pay it for me. So
yeah, that's really nice. So like we were saying a little bit ago, Maddie has a few girls that work for her. So do you want to kind of give us a little insight on how to actually know when to hire? Because I would love one day to like get a big space and have other girls work in there for me. So just kind of like how you knew when you wanted to add somebody, and then how it kind of grew from there.
Yeah. Well, I knew with the very first girl I hired, I was just so busy. I was like, I have to do something because people want in. I can't work 6 days a week. Like, there has to be something. So I kind of knew from just how many people were contacting me that if I had another girl, that I know she would have clients, because there were so many people wanting in. So as long as you feel like people are messaging you a lot and you don't have openings, like I don't think I had openings for like 3 months. Like, I literally had to stop taking new clients. So
that's how I am right now with lashes.
yeah.
Too.
So when I had to stop taking new clients, I was like, well, I don't like that I can't get these other people in. So that's why I was like, I feel like I need to hire somebody else so we can get these new people in and help them. So as long as your demand's there, I would say at least make sure you're booked out like a couple months in advance. Mm-hmm. And then make sure that you have enough money saved so I do training for 2 to 3 months before they can take clients. So that's before they're making me money. So I just have to pay them for their time and for training. So you need to make sure that you have
enough money for that.
Yeah, enough money to pay them without making money.
Without them having the cash flow coming in. Yeah.
It's just very important to have enough money saved, because like I said, they're not making you any money for a couple months, which can be hard for a little bit, but then it's worth it once they're all trained how you want them to be trained.
Yeah, and I remember getting a facial one time and Addie sat in and watched. Yeah. You give me the facial. That was funny. Yeah. That was awesome. But, so now you have 2 estheticians. Yeah. And then your sister works here too. I would love to just like literally pay somebody, maybe not even start off paying or hiring somebody for a suite, but hiring somebody for like managerial stuff. Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Sure. Be a manager. I don't have like a space set up like Maddie does. I just have like a salon suite room, so I really couldn't have like a receptionist. But I could hire somebody to like manage my messages, take my phone calls, like.
You could have somebody to be like your little personal assistant, and then she could eventually be a lash artist after the fact too, if you wanted her to be. But like, she could come in and...
Because that would even get them started on like the more of the customer service side that you have to deal with.
Right. Or, each girl you hire, you kind of have her be your personal assistant for a while and see how you do things.
Starbucks. I'm just kidding. I'd probably pay for yours too, so don't feel bad.
And then she could work for you.
Yeah.
But I mean, they kind of do that at the salon my sister works for. They have to be like an apprentice, a hair apprentice or whatever, for months, and just help the level 4 stylist, who's like the top, do kind of like, I don't want to say the boring stuff, but like just hair washing or something to make it go by faster.
Yeah.
And then eventually they get to go out on their own. But like, this job can be hard. You have to know how to talk to people, and you want to make sure you have proper training and all of that. Do you want to show her?
Yeah, come up here.
We have a special guest.
Yes, I can see
if you're not watching on YouTube, you should, because there's a really cute little baby about to be on the screen.
I don't have to pick you up. You're so sweet.
Oh,
tell them what you want to tell them.
What do you want to talk about, Bug?
Is that what you want to say?
Tell them your skincare routine.
Treats and food. She's so cute.
This is Buggeroony. This is my dog. She's almost 10. I've had her since I was 16. I got her from a ex-boyfriend, and that was the best thing I got out of the relationship.
Yeah. Best and only good thing. Whoops! Doesn't it sound funny? Can you hear her?
She growling. Or not growling. That's just how she breathes.
Oh. This is the one that Maddie knocked her tooth out.
Yeah,
which one was it? Show me.
Actually, let me show you.
Show me what she did to you.
Now, she did have one front tooth pulled, but the other one did come out.
Let me see it
knocked
again.
out.
Poor baby. She looks like an old grandma. I'm gonna start calling her grandma. Hi, grandma. I just
Grandma
kidding.
Buggy.
Oh, Buggy. You gonna be a dog model for my doggy boutique one
Yeah, if
day?
you missed our first episode, I talked about how I accidentally knocked one of her teeth out. So if you haven't seen that, you should go back and watch it.
Oh, poor thing.
It was an accident, by the way.
Total accident. Let's do a little Starbucks ASMR real quick. Okay, so
Down you go.
mine is an iced white chocolate mocha, no whipped cream.
Stop, that's Tanner's order.
Me and him are gonna be like best friends, probably.
He doesn't like whipped cream in his
I fucking
coffee.
hate whipped cream.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. It made me think about him.
Oh, Tanner.
So I made him watch. Hang on, I'll do my Starbucks order first and then I'll tell you. Okay, so I actually have not been drinking coffee, alcohol, or pop all of April.
Nice.
So today I got an iced matcha latte with oat milk and chai. Anyways, I played our last episode for Tanner. Like, I was like, I talked about you. You want to watch it? And we were sitting there watching it, and I got all nervous, and I go, okay, never mind. We're not watching it anymore.
Oh, cringe.
I said, you can watch it on your own. He's like, but you're about to say something really sweet. I can tell. And I was like, watch it on your own.
You're like, oh, I hate
nervous.
it. Hate it when I'm nice. I'm just kidding. That's what I told Kron. I said, did you watch our episode this week? I talked about you because the first episode, he's like, you didn't even say my name. Like, it was funny. But Evie, she watched, Emily said that she watched last week's episode and she was so happy.
Aww.
She said they were going to watch my podcast later. And she said, well, does she talk about me?
Hi, Evie.
Hi, Evie.
Also, Lily and I are in the same color scheme
Yeah, how
today,
did this
unplanned.
happen? Green and black is just the vibe. This is a Skims shirt, and I will literally
Feel it.
And I have a Skims.
I need some like
Scoop neck
workout,
bra.
like long stuff. Like,
This is Amazon.
that's cute.
I'm gonna get more colors. I get a lot of my stuff from Amazon, like a lot of my workout stuff. I need more like Pilates outfits.
You need to get a storefront.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I can show you.
Okay.
Something I know how to do and Lily doesn't.
Woo! Maybe that'll be our next episode. How to start an Amazon store.
Yeah. Well, I do know you have to have so many followers.
On what?
Just a page in general.
How many?
Well, I don't know, but
Stop
you have to
asking
put
questions.
your socials on, and then they'll try to approve your account. But I have one. I need to be better about using it, like updating it, because I buy so much stuff from Amazon. But yeah, you can get commission off of it and everything. All you gotta show is like what you like, you know.
Yeah, I don't even like that would be cool and stuff. I don't even care about the commission. I just have so many people ask me for links on stuff, and I would rather just be like, you know.
Yeah, let me help you set one up because
Cool.
it's not hard.
Cool. Love. Where do you buy your jewelry from?
Well, this one I got at the boutique in Florida.
Oh, cool.
It's Tanner's birth year.
I was gonna ask. I was like, wait, you weren't born in 1994.
I'm being a simp. I am like more than I
obsessed?
ever have before.
Are you obsessed?
A little, yeah.
Well,
But I don't like. I mean, I don't like to use that word because I feel like sometimes that can come off as like crazy, but it's not like that.
Why?
It's just, like,
I am.
It's just like I just think he's the cutest boy in the world. Anyways, these
And
are from
then
Amazon.
Then he'll start to piss you off. I'm just kidding.
Just knock him out. Knock him into next week.
Whoops, did I do that? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't really buy like nice jewelry ever. I should. This one was a little bit like expensive for a ring. I think it was like $60, but I think it's because it's like a better type of gold. Like this one's turning my finger green.
Yeah.
But it's just from Amazon.
Like honestly, if you don't want to get like solid gold stuff, if you get like gold filled, that's what I use for my chains. And that's like just as good as solid gold, and it could last just as long if you take care of it. And it's actually, I had joined like a little permanent jewelry group, and somebody said that it's actually stronger than solid gold because solid gold's so soft and can like stretch and stuff.
Yeah.
So with gold filled, it's a thick layer of gold or just around a brass core. So it's like pretty strong. And it won't tarnish. So
Is that what this is on my wrist? This is from
Twins.
I want to get an anklet, Lily.
Oh, you should. And we should do one with angel numbers because I did one on Grace yesterday. And it was so cute.
Oh, that's cute. Actually,
what's your angel number?
I have 2 of them.
I have like 5, so
222-444. That's my passcode to my phone too.
I have like these little angel charms now for permanent jewelry. So if you guys have like an angel number, if you like, so let me kind of explain what your angel numbers are. So if you see a repetition of like the same number, like you're looking at the time and you see it's 2:22 or 5:55, or you're like driving by the gas station and the price is 3:33, like if you're constantly seeing the same numbers, you can Google it, and it's like the universe is trying to like send you a message, trying to tell you something,
right.
Either like keep going or like you're gonna like, I think 4s. What's 4s? Because 4, I see 4, 2, 3, and 4 a lot. Sometimes 5s. So I had this
PapaJohns.com is in her search history. Did you order Papa John's?
I had Papa John's last night. Leave me alone.
Did you get the cheese bread?
Cheese bread,
Yes, so
garlic
good.
knots, and a papadilla, and then Karan got wings.
Yum, I've never had the wings.
Okay, so here's me. Okay, angel number 444 tells you that your connection with the angels and the angelic realm is powerful and that you can give trust to the guidance they are giving you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was like one of mine. Look up 222.
I know I was about to.
Because when I was going through a lot, I was like, am I making the right decision?
It's often associated with balance, stability, and harmony. So the repeated appearance of this number may indicate that you are being encouraged to focus on these qualities in your life. So if you were seeing 222, it's like, okay, girl, you gotta
trust the journey, it says. Yeah.
trust the journey of your life and have faith to the outcome.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys are seeing those numbers often and you're like, if you've ever thought about it, like, oh, or like 11:11, make a wish.
It's Tanner's birthday.
Is it really?
I need to stop talking about him all the time.
And
And he was even born at like something like 11 o'clock something.
Really?
He told me. Yeah.
Jeez, yeah. Ones are his numbers for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so other than that, I think we're pretty much good for today. If you guys ever have any suggestions of what you want to hear us talk about, or if you need advice on anything, we should do something soon of like actually asking like client horror stories. I think it's maybe time to do something like that.
Let's do, you know how to do the anonymous app?
No, but I know how to do like a Google form and it'd be like anonymous.
Okay, there's this anonymous app I have on my phone, and I can link it to our profile, and people can ask us questions anonymously.
I just don't know how I feel about that.
Why? You're scared you're going to get your feelings hurt?
What if somebody says something mean and then I have to find out who it is?
Then you gotta beat them up. No.
Gotta take them down the back road.
Maybe it'll be like, I don't know, maybe we need to hear something rude about ourselves. Maybe we need to work on ourselves.
I'm perfect, so I literally don't understand why anybody would say anything. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Anyways.
But, I mean, you know, we're going to have the haters.
We should do that.
The haters are the motivators.
Yeah, sometimes. Anyways, after I cry. But, so we can do that because I feel like a lot of people that follow us are genuinely, like, people that listen.
Right.
And, like, are, like, other beauty business owners or whatever. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I had put on my stories a while ago that, like, about maybe getting a bunch of, like, business owners together for, like, a networking day or something like that. I think that would be really fun.
Yeah. That would be fun. You should
have some guest speakers.
Right. I feel like today...
It's just putting it together.
Wasn't our best episode.
It's fine.
But, you know, guys,
we're
figuring it out still, so just bear with us.
Yeah, if you just want to hear us talk, that's why you're here anyways.
Do you guys leave a comment below? Are you liking the business stuff? Are you liking more of the life stuff? Or where Lily and I just ramble on?
Yeah. We just talk.
Yeah.
But, like, everybody was texting us, and they're like, you guys are just so easy to listen to. Cause, like, and I think it's because we literally go off and, like, you know.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Right. I just feel bad because I feel like we talk about so many other things in the business. But
yeah, but if people don't want to listen to us, they don't have to.
That's true.
Literally, we were out here getting ready for pictures last night, and there was a chipmunk running underneath my car. I said, look, chipmunk! I was literally in the middle of a conversation, and I was like, chipmunk! Squirrel! I said, oh, sorry.
Don't say squirrel too loud. Bug will start barking.
Literally, it came up to your front door, and it was like, anybody in there?
Did you see that? out to go see who's here.
On defense. Wow, you got a little guard dog.
No, we should just lick him. But did you see that goose that was here for a couple days?
Probably had a nest.
It made me sad. It was literally up at the venue looking like through the windows. I don't know why. And I was
maybe
like,
it saw its reflection. Maybe it was about to fight it. Like, what are you looking at? What are you saying?
But anyways, it was there. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, it'll be gone later. No, still there the next day. And then was laying by a car. And I was like, you need to go.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God, that reminds me.
and then it was gone, so I think it's fine.
Okay, so Washington and Sycamore, that busy ass intersection right there. There was a duck in the middle of the intersection when I was leaving Pilates last week, and it was literally just like, it was so stressed out. It was just looking around, and all the cars were going around. I said, I'm literally about to get out in this fucking intersection.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So like,
he didn't get hit though?
No.
Good.
So I drove by it, and I was literally just looking in my rearview mirror like, I'm literally about to turn around.
Yeah.
And just go run. And so this girl ended up running in the intersection, and like it flew off. But I was just like, thank God she did that, because I was really about to have to go back and do it, because it was like, it like didn't know where to go.
Right.
Because it's so busy
That's
right there.
what makes me sad when I see like a dead animal like on an interstate. I'm like, he had nowhere to go. You know he's scared as shit.
Yeah.
I hit my first animal ever the other day. But I feel like that's pretty good. Like almost 10 years.
Yeah.
At least that I saw.
Dude, I'm telling you, squirrels and deer, I swear to God, they see cars and they're like, oh, let me see if I can beat it.
Yeah. Anytime I see a squirrel on the side of the road, I honk at it so it runs away.
I'll stop my car. I don't care if anybody's behind me.
No, I don't care either.
There was a family of ducks waddling across the road, honestly. And like this car that was coming towards me like wasn't like stopping, and I'm like, I will literally move my car in front of yours.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna learn.
Why wouldn't they stop? I
It's
stop
just
for
so-
I brake for when the caterpillars are crossing the road in the country.
I honestly drive so fast in the country, I don't see the caterpillars.
They're out there. There's like a lot of them sometimes.
Honestly, so I grew up in the country, and when after it would like rain really hard at nighttime, there would be a bunch of little frogs jumping across the road.
Yes.
It was so funny, but it was kind of like, oh my God, I'm probably squishing so many. But we don't think about that.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in for another episode. Sorry if this was a little bit of a squirrel episode, but we'll get it figured out next time. Follow us on Instagram, Beauty Biz 101, and subscribe. Please leave us a comment, because that's how it's gonna like help boost our posts.
Yes.
And like subscribe and like
And review on Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. Yeah, it's really easy to leave a review. You don't even have to say anything. You just give us 5 stars. Make sure it's 5.
5. Nothing less. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we will go ahead and wrap up here for today, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Today we have a special guest.
Buggeroonie.
Bug. Bumper car, excuse me. Oh, motherfucker. Get it out, honey. I don't remember what we were talking about. I do that every time.
Yeah, so thanks everybody for tuning in for another juicy, delicious episode. Alright.
Perfect, because it looks like my camera's about to die.
Yeah.